James, why are you even, like, on me at all?
Hey everybody, welcome to our next video. If you're new here, I'm so sorry you found us by mistake, but you're welcome to join us anyway. We're gonna react to Eurovision.
What else are you doing for the next, 15, 20...
If you're a regular, welcome back. We are coming off of watching Spain's video, and right now we're going to react to Czechia's entry for 2023. The artist this year is Vesna, I assume. I don't see any diacritics on the name, so Vesna I'm gonna say, and the song title is My Sister's Crown.
What's a diacritic?
That's gonna be another
It's
word.
a little
It's like an umlaut?
that gets attached to a letter to make it change the sound.
So anything
like a sedilia.
Umlaut or sedilia or accent.
Yeah.
Or,
Mm-hmm. There you go. More lessons for everyone who didn't
learn
happen to
something
know that.
every day.
It's called a diacritic mark.
Just hang out here long
For
enough.
Math Corner, see us tomorrow.
We're not going to be here tomorrow. So, any thoughts on what you expect? Impressions? Yes, Carlina?
My Sister's Crown, I really want this, in my heart, I feel like it's going to be something about, the burden that is placed on, the firstborn, the one who's supposed to carry through, just carries the burden of all of the family's expectations, something like that, and then it being, an outside, a view of, she has all this, it's so...
Yep.
Okay.
Nailed it.
Impressive. I don't know how to say it.
Any other thoughts?
Okay, my thoughts is that this is going to be a ballad, and the singer is going to have a really cool thing on their neck, whether that be a cool necklace or a cool collar. It's going to be...
Or like a tire.
Neck. Huh?
A tire, maybe.
Yeah.
What are those really roughly?
Your predictions sound a lot like a horoscope. I'm going to say something very general and generic, and therefore, as soon as it starts, I can show just how right I am.
What do you got?
Do I?
What do you got?
I think this is a sequel to the song Sisters from, 4 years ago?
Oh, no. Germany.
Do I? Yeah,
Germany.
Germany, that was it. Yeah.
Sisters.
Yeah, it's 3 or 4 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Sisters!
So, for those of you at home... I guess that would be 3 out of 4 of us as well. But for those of you watching, I already know all the information behind
cheated. That's all.
I mean, I'm generally involved in, the Eurovision community and stuff. So, so I'm aware of the lyrics and all the implications and all of the reactions and responses from various communities that have happened since this came out. So, we're gonna see it for the first time. I have not heard the song. I have just read the lyrics. Here we go. Y'all ready?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Please welcome Vesna.
He sounds really familiar.
This is not sound check. That is a beautiful bass.
Nick! Hey! It's a big collar.
Welcome to generic horoscope wardrobe predictions.
I like the beat.
Се страхувай, с другите сестри поплувай. Морето нямаме място за тези омрази. Пази, пази, не тъкувай. Хоп-троп, момите са нон-стоп. На разположение си просто, че сме сестри до край. You can take your hands back. No one wants my voice dead. We're not your dolls, we're not your dolls. Life's not a money bag.
You are dolls. Look at you.
You can steal our souls, we can steal our souls. Don't take it together with a prayer. Choose love over power. Сестра красива, ой ты сильна, хоробра, єдина корона твоя. Сестра красива, ой ты сильна, хоробра, єдина корона твоя. Сестра красива, ой ты сильна, хоробра, єдина корона твоя. Сестра красива, ой ты сильна, хоробра, єдина корона твоя. Сестра красива, don't take it down. We stand for you.
Without finishing the word. All right.
What? What do you mean without finishing the word?
Nope.
What?
I like the pants. Every pair of pants in this video was a 60s throwback, and I think it's fantastic.
Awesome. Before I forget, because I didn't write anything down, I really liked all the harmonies. It almost felt like lyrically it was going by too quickly. I would say more so in the English sections. It seemed like it was hard to get all of the words in and keep the flow of the music going. So I don't know if that was just like an energy issue, but I liked everything else about it. I guess I would say, especially for a live performance, I think this was pretty solid. We could have had a little bit better mixing that has nothing to do with the song quality or the performers at all. So that's just this individual performance. I would have liked to hear a more powerful blend of the different harmonies as opposed to them being so far in the background to keep that.
Yeah, the sound design was pretty piss poor.
It was meh.
Like it was not well.
I wouldn't have done a better job, but also that's not my
I would
profession.
have.
It is also not his profession.
But I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and chime in since I already started.
Go.
talking.
Get
But
to it, definitely.
so yeah, I do like the song. It's very dissonant, very clearly on
Sure.
purpose as
Yep.
well. It's got a good rhythm. It's got some movement to it that I like. It's not a particular song I would probably put on a playlist or select, but I don't dislike the song.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of one of those like, yeah, no, this is cool, and now I have listened to it and I'm done listening to it,
Okay.
kind of thing. But a chunk of that could be the sound design. Like,
Yeah.
sound design is a big deal for me. Like I really want well balanced mixing on it, and when it's not, I do not want to listen to the song.
Sure.
So hopefully
Very picky.
in semifinals, and if they go to finals, then they'll have a little bit better layout with that with the thing. So I liked that. The outfits are great. I don't know.
Again, they're gonna wear something different.
Yep,
for your
they are.
weekend, so.
But in this particular
Soak it up.
instance, I love the throwbacks. So
I liked the song. I really liked the harmonies. For some reason, I didn't like it as much when they were singing individually than when they sang together. I don't know what it was about the vocal quality of the first two singers, but their voice wasn't the type of vocal quality I was expecting for the song.
Okay.
Like, it seemed very... I don't even know what the correct adjective is. It was very,
insert adjective here.
I know what you're talking about because I kind of felt like that too. Like it just wasn't as full. Like it didn't feel like there was any substance to it until it all kind of melded together.
Yeah, I thought the rapping... Normally I don't like rapping, but I thought she did better than the other two singers when they were doing their individual parts.
Okay. I'd have to hear it again to see.
I like the staging. But I did feel like the emotion seemed a little forced. Like, I felt
Interesting.
like the one in the red, she seemed
the
like
primary.
she was just like, I'm performing now. This is my performance space, and
Well, I mean, I
don't know,
performance
it didn't
phase.
feel
by
like she
this
was
point, they
feeling this
have
song.
performed it many times. So that's something that you can, even if you do have, like, strong connection to the song, if you've performed it a number of times, and this is, like, the big one, it can be hard to reconnect and not just...
Yeah, but we've had performers that their emotion and stuff seems very genuine.
Yes.
And this one, it seemed a little more performance-y. But yeah, altogether, like, the song itself, I definitely like the parts when they are singing together rather than the individual parts.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you.
So I loved the opening harmony. I thought that was really great. And the backup singers were very, very much on point. Like, especially during what I think was probably the chorus. And there was
Yeah,
like a
I'd call it
little
chorus.
This
transition.
was probably
The refrain.
The refrain. There was a little transition bit that was not that.
Mhm.
It was slightly different, and that was also on point. So I don't really need to mention it, but whatever. So I thought that was great.
She did.
The rap break. I agree with you, Maya. Like, we've seen this before, and sometimes it works. Sometimes it very much doesn't. But
Yeah.
she just seemed like very, very comfortable in her element and very natural with it. So
Yeah.
it just didn't feel like something that was out of place in the song. So I thought that was really good. There were times like when they were singing in unison, like at like obviously harmony works that way too, but where it was like outside the just general like, okay, I'm the main singer and these are my backup singers, when they were like there and they're
Right.
singing together in unison and it's a whole thing and you guys
Ensemble singing.
thank you. You y'all know what I meant. The timing I just felt like was off. Like they were just a split second. Each of them was just a split second off from each other, and it was like this close, like really close. But it was just enough to make me twitch a little bit. Yep.
Again, that could be down to sound design as well.
Oh, sure.
Maybe not, but it can impact it.
I do have my playlist.
What's your playlist?
So either it doesn't go on a playlist, or it goes on my breakup/sad day playlist because it kind of really makes me feel anxious.
Minor.
Does that? Okay, well, I guess sad day. I was gonna say, does breakup come up often enough that you need a playlist?
Sometimes you gotta remember those old breakups
You need to listen to a breakup playlist.
Sometimes,
to hype you up for breaking up with someone.
No.
sometimes you need to listen to a jalapeno juice in your eye playlist.
Or it's just to remind you that you don't want to date because you don't need to go through that.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, can't relate. All right.
Well, that's
So-
how it is.
I enjoyed the song. I think coming on the heels of the very polished Spanish performance, it's a little unfair because that performance was, like I said, a lot more polished and it was just so pristine. And obviously, if you watch that video, I loved it a lot. So I think it was a little hard to love this as much as that for me. But on its own, I think it was a really good performance, and I think it has room to kind of play around with all of the different elements and make it better.
Mhm.
And I mean, obviously, it's going to be very impactful to a number of people in Eurovision, so I think it could do pretty well. We'll see. But yeah, let us know your thoughts on the song in the comments. We are going to, I don't even remember which country's next on the list, but we're going to see if the results have come in for whoever that is. I think
Somebody.
it might be Estonia. We'll find out. And we'll meet you back there. Sound good? All right, thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah, there we go.
Bye.
Bye.